Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Okay, on this opening clip here, what we have is a mini roundabout. Now, we've got a bit of a build up of traffic, and it's amazing how people can just seem to screw it up at a mini roundabout. Most of the time because they're impatient. Now, this car in front here, the blue car, it's queuing up there. It should be seeing that. Can it clear that car, clear the roundabout? This car now can't get out, so what they're going to do about it, they're going to be impatient. The motorbike's had enough, goes around the roundabout the wrong way, lets the car go. Now the red car goes around the roundabout the wrong way, has to stop for a car. All this because of this blue car couldn't be prepared to wait. And the other car is looking to go left, so that red car still waiting on the wrong side of roundabout. If someone wanted to go right there, they would have a problem, wouldn't they? Now, as we feed into this road, we just want to have a little look at the back because something similar is going on there too. So it's not just what's going on in front of us, it's what's going on behind us. Now, we've got this Volvo there and he's just waving his hand for something or other. I don't know if it has anything to do with us. But as we move on into this mini roundabout, he follows, and then it's about temptation really. Can he carry on going? Can he fit across? He's waiting, he's pausing, thinking, can he clear, can he clear? Now the bus has to go the wrong way because it really can't really go around, in fairness, HV. But that car could have done. Wrong way around the roundabouts. Now as that Volvo is coming out, a lorry is pressing behind him. It's almost bullying him out into the roundabout. So he creeps, look, he creeps. Now if a car's coming and wants to go right, it's blocked, isn't it? Yet another one not thinking at all. Yeah, just some impatient people here. Anyway, on to the next clip. Now on this clip here, I noticed the van behind us and the Audi getting a little bit close, a bit further down the road, so I suspected something was going on. Now as the Audi's passing us, nothing untoward, nice and gentle like, even though we're doing the speed limit, and the van then follows out behind. It's really what happens when you look at the front camera, what was going on there, because the van, as the Audi passes, a nice reasonable speed, indicates to pull in, but then watch what happens with the van. He accelerates, he gets really close to the Audi sees it at the look and then accelerates away. Very, very odd behaviour there at all, but something we don't want to get involved in. Sometimes when there's conflicts on the road, you don't know what's going on, and they most certainly can lead to accidents. So good thing is to always be aware if you think two people are having some sort of conflict on the road. Anyway, on to the next. Okay, this one's about a mini. It's just pulling out from the, as you can see it behind us, and this is a 20 mile per hour limit as well, and it picks up speed. We're going to go to the front camera as it passes us. Now what we're looking at is that 4x4 on the right hand side that's just pulled out from a side turning. It's going to be turning left into a driveway, indicating slow, and the mini goes flying past. But the thing is, look at the speed, and it takes no evasive action, it only brakes right there, and the vehicle is still in the way. And there was a learner coming the other way, and just by pure luck, I think, that the 4x4 moved, it was danger was averted. Okay, this clip here is about anticipation. We're on a yellow box, we're looking to turn our exits clear. Now the lights will change orange to go to red. Now orange means stop unless it's unsafe to do so. My pupil anticipated that this car coming right here should have slowed down and stopped. Don't ever assume anything on the road, because as we carry on you'll see that they went straight through an amber light. It's not illegal to do so, but it was late, they could have stopped. We had a chat about this afterwards. The key thing is never assume anything on the road with anybody, even if you think they're going to do the right thing. Now what we're looking at here is the motorbike coming down the other side of the road. This is just playing chicken with oncoming traffic, expecting us to slow down and stop, even though we can pass this car on the left on our side of the road. So we dutifully have to oblige. This is not what I call filtering at all. This is what I call plain dangerous riding. So we slowed right down to accommodate. I'm a bike rider on the road as well as a cyclist. That's my motorbike, love it, RS Triple. and I like riding the road, but I certainly don't ride like that rider did just there. I'm not going to do, but keep an eye for things like that, because we know that goes on all too often. Certainly with the old pizza boys delivering, they do that quite a lot. Okay, we're looking at this car in front of us in the left hand lane. He wants to go where we're going at the moment. He's in the right lane, and we're also looking at this silver car on the right, a professional driver. He moves out that first car into the next lane, but he doesn't want that lane. He wants our lane, so immediately moves back. And then the car, the professional driver that was in the wrong lane altogether, also moves over here. I mean, what, you know, between the pair of them, a right pair of numpties, not knowing where they're going and indicating at the very last moment, which really doesn't help anybody at all. Okay, some learner intimidation by the van directly behind us as we come off the roundabout. We can't move over to the left just yet because there's a VW there, and there's a road coming up on his left hand side we think he might want to go into, but once we get a bit of a distance we then move over. Look how close that van is. The moment we literally get out of his way, he floors it straight past us. Bullying tactics, but we were more concerned about not pulling over too close to that VW. See, he bombs down the road. We're in a 20. There is a university on the left, and he's not bothered about the dangers that brings with youngsters around at all. He carries on at that high speed. I've let it run here just purely to show that speeding does not achieve anything whatsoever. Just utter impatience increases the high risk whilst driving, because as we're going down at a nice moderate 20 mile per hour, we catch him up. So in other words, it was a complete utter waste of time, and I don't have any time for these people that speed whatsoever. Okay, this is a favourite bit of road of mine. I like this one. See that silver Mercedes? He's in a road that's right only, and at least he eventually gets over and joins the queue with everybody else. There are other cars coming past us, as you can see. Some of them want to turn right and some of them don't want to turn right. They're going to look to push in. When we get a front view, you'll see what I mean. Now, two cars coming down. The red one in particular has got me. This one here. When we look on a front view, you're going to get a better close look at that. Now, he's come all the way down there and past everybody. As you can see, it's lovely and clear there, and if you look on the right hand side, it's pretty clear there too, because everybody's queuing and taking their time and not being a twat, you know, and just moving with everybody else. There comes the first idiot down the lane and push in, but typically picks on the learner car to push in front of, and the car in front of him just went past. Yes, he wants to get into this lane too. And this does annoy other drivers on the road. I sometimes see people get very, very angry at this attitude on the road, and I understand that, although I don't condone it, you know. And there's that red car now just pulled up, and oh, what's that on the back of the car? Yeah, just passed his test. I don't remember when I'm teaching my pupils the art of pushing in when you're driving down the road. More of being more courteous to other road users. We're all got to share the road when we're driving down. Now, if you watch the car carefully, there comes the left indicator on. There's a little turn of the wheel. So we kind of know what he's going to do. And I was telling the pupil here, basically, hold back. We don't conflict with the driver. We know his intentions. There's more turning of the wheel. I'm just going to speed it up briefly because the lights are on red for quite a while. Now, if you watch, straight away, doesn't wait for it, pushes in. If he's just passed his test, I think he needs to go and hand his license in again, because that's pretty poor. He's certainly learned how to be arrogant and ignorant on the road already, and it obviously hasn't taken him that long. Pretty poor show there for someone who's just passed their test, as well as the other people that pushed in as well. Okay, this clip here is about awareness more than anything. This car in particular, it knows where it wants to go. It's in the left only turn lane, but he can't get across. He's deliberately gone into that lane because it had lesser traffic. He wants to come across to our lane, so he's going to squeeze into the braking distance where the bus is in the back of our car is, and that's a lot closer than what it appears to be. Why can't people just plan a little bit better that and stop being so arrogant? Okay, when we look at the front camera here, what we're looking at a little bit further down the road is the pedestrian crossing. Now it's going to go into 2 lanes. Now we're sticking to the right because that's where we want to go. We want to go straight on. As I said earlier on the rear clip, the left lane is for left only. Now as we're coming up, the lights are red at the moment, but they do change shortly. And what we're looking at is the BMW in the front and that Honda on the left. I don't know what they're paying attention to, and I'm certainly sure they don't understand the process of the amber light, as you're going to see. As the lights change and they go green, they're actually going to change back quite quickly because someone's pressed the button to cross the road. What do these two do? What do you reckon? Yeah, that's my opinion. Plenty of time to stop, and neither do. Straight through. But the one on the left kind of sees what he's done there, and then he goes into reverse. Does he see that pedestrian? I'm wondering, because just as the pedestrian passes, his car moves. To me that looked a little bit close, and I'm not entirely sure. He saw a pedestrian crossing the road, and did the pedestrian see the car reversing? Did he expect him to reverse? Who knows, but that was all built up by someone running an amber light. So it just goes to show how even running an amber light can cause a problem sometimes. Thank you guys for watching the video. As I said before, please like and subscribe, it helps massively. And watch out for those learners on the road. Drive carefully, and I'll see you again on the next video. Bye bye for now.